He's a bright guy.
Well, I think this is an interesting deal that Stephen Bochco made. It has to wait until he finishes his contract with ABC, unless ABC decides to turn down any project he might offer them.
All right.
Can you believe that? So now they have to put on anything that he writes.
Hey! Anything?
Anything. You know, if he just sneezes into a handkerchief and decides that should be a TV show, ABC has to accept it or they lose him. They lose him early.
Pot show! So what night is that for? A good pot show.
Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Let's go to commercial.
That's a good show.
No, let's stay. Let's not go to commercial. It's good stuff.
The pot show. Here's the theme song.
Smoke it. See you next week.
They call it marijuana, and before this song is done, we'll explain to all you people how this outlaw causes fun. See, pot don't make you older, and pot don't make you fat. It just makes you feel real friendly, and you know that's there in the theme song.
Yeah, for the pot show. Stephen Bochco's new hit.
Pot rock.
But anyway, I
don't know what I'm saying.
News here.
Yeah.
You know that Jackie Martling is going to be in Atlantic City.
That's right. Everyone's excited about that.
He is going to be at the Taj Mahal. Jackie, who is 47.
Yeah, right.
Is actually on a roll.
Is that right? Who says that?
According to Chuck Darrow.
Well, Chuck Darrow doesn't know. We know the truth.
He's debuting at the Taj Mahal Xanadu Theater. Thanks to his 12 years as a writer sidekick for Howard Stern.
No, not really. I think I'd be there anyway. I wasn't on the show.
Thanks to Howard, Martling has a national following and is in great demand as a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, but Jackie doesn't care about that. In fact, it was almost 2 years ago Jackie turned to me in my basement and said, you know, I really don't need to be on the show. I mean, I'm a hippie.
Money doesn't mean
anything. He must have taped it.
I'm still playing it over in my head.
He has a thriving mail-order business. Talking his video
We've
CDs,
just moved into the
cassettes,
fiction part of the
joke books, and apparel.
Apparel? Oh, man.
Jackie Martling leisure suit.
How much did you pay Chuck Darrow for this article?
But the gravy train...
You know the word apparel did not come from me.
Yeah, right.
But the gravy train could be ending because Stern is threatening to end his radio career when his current contract expires in November.
Big deal. I don't need him.
Martling swears he has no idea if his boss will actually abdicate his radio empire throne. Should that happen, Martling is unsure of what his next move will be, although he is...
Strip clubs.
Starting to get feelers from TV producers on the strength of a fine performance during a recent guest shot on UPN's The Watcher.
Oh, Jackie. Did you actually say that with a straight face?
Come on.
He's adamant, though.
Well, Jackie's gonna be
Hold it. I'm not done.
Jackie's going to be on the cooking channel with Van Morrison.
He's adamant, though, about not going into television full-time because of his distaste for Los Angeles.
Oh. You mean, Jackie, if they offer you a big sitcom...
I'm already packed.
Yeah. Distaste for Los Angeles.
I'm working in New York. I can't leave Oyster Bay.
Nor does he see or foresee Howard return to the comedy club circuit on a full-time basis.
Oh, really?
That's behind me. I'm now an actor. It's true.
I love Jackie. How many offers have you gotten? What's on the hopper?
They put Jackie in a show, so I'll mention it on TV. And now Jackie's got all these grand delusions of becoming an actor. I see it in him.
You think so?
Could happen. I'm leaving the clubs. This is it. Time to move on. Did you see my performance? Hey, Gilbert, let's get that old lady and rolling.
What are these feelers?
I don't know. You know, I'm sure
Why don't you come over here? I'll show you some feelers.
I thought that was priceless.
I have more Jackie information from his new interview in Stepping Out, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. I won't give that to you just yet.
Don't waste it all in one day.
Right.
We got to spread you out.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I do get feelers.
You do?
Yeah, a lot of people want Howard to mention the show.
A fine performance.
He was excellent.
That could be a quote for me.
I have Jackie's latest article where he is interviewed at length by Chauncey.
Uh-oh.
Evidently, Jackie chased Chauncey for like months, begging him to put him on the cover.
You're kidding.
And that's true. Don't even laugh. He was like, Chauncey, how come you put everyone on the cover but me? It's literally a free newspaper, and Jackie gets insulted because he hasn't been on the cover. And Jackie does an interview, like no interview he's ever done.
You gotta
He's on fire. He's on fire.
Jackie's quote.
I'll give you a little quote. You ready? Listen to this one. This you're going to love. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I'll just give you a little quote. This one's great.
Everyone always talks about my friends who have passed me by, but the truth is, I make a real good living, and I'm very well known.
Screw you.
Angry.
Where does that come from?
I don't know.
Now, where's the inaccuracy there?
No, there's no inaccuracy.
The only people who talk about it is us.
Yeah.
The only inaccuracy is the voice.
Listen to this quote. And there's all pictures of Jackie with a big smile on his face, and when you read the quotes, you know he's the world's saddest man. He's smiling way too much. Like look at the smile. He's
like a smile from hell.
Yeah, your face hurts. It's like the Joker. Who is that?
That doesn't look like Jackie.
It looks like Bela Lugosi.
It is him. And he goes,
when I put out my first album, everybody goofed on me. Now I'm putting out my third album, and I've doubled my money. Now nobody's laughing. I have no idea. I saw that article last night. I have no idea where that quote comes from. It makes no sense whatsoever.
He's got you on tape. He's completely...
There's no possible
never
way.
misquotes.
There's no... In the article itself, it says that I have 14 or 15 cassettes out.
So funny, Jackie's being very serious and everything.
No,
And
I'm not being...
He's got a big black smudge all over his nose from newspaper.
Oh, and you never tell me you're
I love it. It's going to look funny on camera.
All of these people are considering having to go somewhere else.
No, I like the people
not being able to return to their homes.
I like the people who, after they go through something like that, they decide to rebuild.
Well, they're just saying this is just unstable area now. Not that the others aren't. They're just going to declare this one.
Like where Jackie lives, they have floods like every 2 or 3 years, and everyone gets completely wiped out.
We're staying.
Yeah, Jackie's like,
I love it here.
so all his stupid stuff is, all his stuff that he cherishes is soaking wet, hanging from like a big line outside.
Yeah.
This big clothespins hanging on a line with all Jackie's pictures and memorabilia.
Trying to try out my joke.
Yeah, we were devastated.
Well, Jackie, why don't you move?
Oh, we love it here.
We're gonna rebuild.
We're gonna pump the basement and just go on.
Damn, Nancy's drying out all my pictures of me and all Eddie Murphy and...
Oh, my files were floating.
Yeah. I felt bad for him the first time it happened, but after the 17th time it happens, hey, who do you feel bad for?
I opened my basement door and the water met me.
Yeah.
That's funny, Ron.
Then Nancy had on a bathing suit. All these guys were rowing by in a boat. She got in the boat with them.
Yeah, Nancy went on a trip.
She was waving all the firemen.
The Coast Guard.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Well, on Saturday, 9 homes were destroyed.
Yeah.
And dozens of people had to be evacuated.
I know what it's like, so I can't really make fun.
They're all watching and waiting to see what happens.
Hey, there goes my house.
No plan, just went sailing by.
You know all my joke tapes? Gone. Nancy's got them hanging out in the back with a clothespin. I think it's going to be all right. I'm going to bring them over to my friend's house. My buddy's got a special tape recorder. We think we could save them. I mean, this stuff goes back way back.
Is there a place?
Open up the door, the water greeted me.
I saw my files swimming.
Howard, I'm going to need a day off. You're not going to believe what it's like out there. You're going to need a couple of days to get it all together.
One of my favorite jokes just sailed by.
I saved a couple of VHSs.
We were working on the latest tape. Ruined.
Nancy went downstairs. Our whole mailing list, our computers, everything. Gone. What am I going to do?
sad day.
Nancy, I'm going under. I'm going to go try and find the rest of the joke cards.
I'm organizing a Bayville fundraiser for all the people hurt in the flood.
Yeah. Well, I got to clip the barnacles off my mother-in-law.
Oh, that rain, my duck floated away.
Yeah, if I have to sit and listen to any more Jackie valuable items floating away stories, I'm going to shoot myself.
If anybody sees our duck, could you please bring it back?
Yeah, we really miss it. My picture of Gene Bayless.
All right, what else is in the news?
Well, this is a very sad story. The wife of a Queens state senator was found dead yesterday in the attic of their Jamaica Estates home. She hanged herself with electrical cord. Now. Senator Frank Patterson, a Republican from Belrose, had last seen his wife, Johanna, at about 11 in the morning. But at 1:30, Patterson noticed the steps leading to the attic in their home had been lowered and went to investigate.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
There he found his wife's body hanging from an attic fixture with electrical cord around her neck. Neither the state senator or the EMS technicians who arrived were able to revive her.
Ow. I lost a vote.
Well, basically about Jackie, he says, if you... Bless you.
Excuse me. Jeez. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I'm getting to Jackie's review. Could you please shut up?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie.
Could you please stifle those sneezes?
How long is the actual review? I would actually like to read the whole review.
Oh, it's long.
Oh, it is? Let me read it.
All right.
Give me the play. Let me read.
Fighting over the play.
Yeah, let me fight over that.
I know it's a rotten review, or it would have never made it to her
You
hand.
don't know anything.
Yes, I know.
It better be.
There you go. She never leaves that seat. Here she comes. Parading. Right.
See, there was a real reason that it really isn't bad.
Oh, is it really?
Except when it gets to John.
Oh, good. Let's bring him in and read it. Jackie Martling's PC sense of humor. Let's see. In Jackie Martling's world, PC could stand for pretty crass or periodically cruel, but it certainly never stands for politically correct. Do you know this guy, Chuck Darrow?
He's the guy that Robin read the thing from last week about me. Yes. I met him for 5 seconds before the show.
Oh.
Because he had written...
As a matter of fact, Martling's Saturday night performance at the Taj Mahal Xanadu Theater was enough to make the PC police declare martial law. It was also an often rollicking affair, at least for those with not so easily offended sensibilities. Oh, so this is kind of...
It's very positive towards
Do we really want to read this?
It only says that... you know, as he goes along, he talks about how Jackie and the audience get into it because, you know, they just get into it. But he just practically lowers the boom on John.
Instead, his stock in trade is a seemingly unending arsenal of mostly off-color jokes that take aim at a myriad of easy targets. It seemed every ethnic group, save Eskimos, was the subject of the joke man barbs. Saturdays, Poles, Jews, Italians, Orientals, African Americans, Indians, Native Americans, and the Irish all got their turn in a bullseye. So did, among others, homosexuals, overweight women, cowboys, West Virginians, and even his wife.
The truth is, he must have got there late because the first 5 minutes is Eskimo stuff.
But Martling saved his most savage lines for the boorish fools who constantly interrupted him by screaming nonsensical things from the crowd. All right, so wait, let's see. Okay,
get over to John.
Yeah, but you know what? I got enough questions for OJ.
All right, can I stump the joke man then?
Okay, I personally, I hate Stump the Joke Man. You know, it's not one of my favorites, but go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not that amazed that Jackie knows the answers to Pollock jokes. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I know everybody's very impressed that Jackie knows all the jokes and doesn't have to consult a joke book. I just don't see the merit in it.
It's an OJ joke.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Jackie, why was O.J. Simpson such a great running back?
I have no idea.
Because he could slash to the left and cut to the right.
All right, there you go.
Very good.
Okay, good, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye.
Bye.
worth waiting for.
Yeah, I knew that was going to suck. I hate that feature.
I'm glad you didn't let him question OJ.
We used to do that at NBC, and then I got bored with it real quick. It was like people would call up and try and stump Jackie, and Jackie basically knows all the jokes.
Right, can't be stumped.
And I'd say, you know what? Who cares? Why am I busy trying to figure out if Jackie knows a joke or not? When I sat down and analyzed it, I realized nobody cared. Hey, Jackie, how come a Pollock wears green?
Oh, that's easy. No problem. Oh, come on. Make them hard.
Like, how do you make them hard?
Yeah. How do you make a Pollock hard? Oh, come on. I'm not going to sit here and do these easy jokes. Give me something difficult to figure out.
Dirty, we can't do it on the
air. I don't even know if you can give the answer on the air.
Then I started analyzing. I go, what am I doing? What am I trying to prove?
For the record, I knew that guy's answer.
Oh, you did know that? So why didn't you say it?
Because you're not impressed with the game.
And there you go. So he says he knew the answer. And that's why I couldn't deal with it anymore. I got to deal with Jackie's emotional tantrum.
Hey, you know what? I know the answer. I'm not going to say it because he doesn't like the game.
Held out.
Great. You just made it.
Him, I won't answer.
I'll sulk over in the corner. You don't like the feature? I'll sabotage the program.
Yeah.
I knew the answers to there.
No, he gets the serious Jackie voice and he goes like this. I knew the answers to there.
For the record.
Yeah.
For the record, Your Honor. For the record, I knew the answer.
All right, very good. I got to take a break. We're going to talk to OJ next.
Then one of the deputies
Did they look in the ashtray?
searched the backyard and found 3 children huddled in a pen with a bunch of hogs.
That's how Jackie was raised.
They were cold and wet and scared. The oldest one was about 3 or 4 years old, and she told them her mama put them in the pen whenever she went out.
It's pretty articulate for a kid raised with pigs. My kids still can't talk.
And she would leave them there. They were supposed to stay there until mama came back.
Isn't that amazing, though, that kids, I worry about everything. I always have somebody watching my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave them in a pig pen.
And hogs.
And, they can survive. That's what I tell my wife all the time, every minute with babysitters.
The youngest ones looked about 3 months and maybe 1 year old, according to the detectives. When they were asked how long they had been in the pig pen, the oldest one said 3 or 4 days as she held up 4 cold and muddy fingers.
Wow.
On the way back to the station, the officers decided to get the kids some burgers, so they stopped at some place and bought them some hamburgers and some milk.
And the kids got on all fours and rolled around in the mud and ate them.
They ate the burgers like hungry animals. They were really hungry, but they wouldn't drink the milk. They said that the pigs gave them milk when they were hungry.
Right.
And they didn't like regular milk anymore.
They like pig milk.
Yeah, they took it right from the pigs.
Wow, isn't that great?
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh.
Hey, that's not such a sad story. I thought you were going to say they found them, dead in the backyard.
Even the police officers cried at that. You pardon.
Pig milk. I still drink it. Pig milk and gin.
Nothing like good pig milk.
Fred, tell Robin how on the weekends you used to play Scrabble with frogs and turtles because your mother was busy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That says something. And that's a good premise for a movie. I mean, that's like that Jodie Foster movie. You raise with pigs and
animals are better provider.
Dances with pigs. Where are the pigs now? I mean, they've raised those kids.
Yeah, they're brokenhearted. The pigs are because they've lost the children.
But they got a movie deal.
It's a shame what goes on.
If you think about that, that's actually good for the kids because the crack isn't in the pig's body.
The what? Jackie, you're a writer. You're not a talker.
See, if the crack is in the pig,
the pigs would get hooked on the crack if they were nursing from their mother.
Hey.
Well, they're 3.5. I don't think they're nursing anymore.
You just rest your mind, Jack.
See, the pigs, they got...
I was assuming they're in there for
You're
a long
working
time.
overtime.
A lot of brain activity going on.
I'm writing the movie. I'm writing the movie as we go.
Your head's beginning to smoke over there, Jack.
When you think about it, the pig wouldn't have crack in their butt. You know, oh, forget it. When you think of it.
Hey, do me a favor, don't think about it.
Now, you talk about your swift justice.
Jackie Puck is laughing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Jackie.
So did I. You got to check who's doing the laugh.
It's good because the pig excrement didn't have heroin, so the kids wouldn't get hooked. When you think about it.